Hi, my name is Mayhemstar and welcome back to Cherrywitched. We are going to go hunt for endings 3, 4, and 5. And I think I know where they are just based on all the multiple choice? No. What do we call it? The options that we had. So we'll go have a look. Actually, before I start, I just killed a spider that crawled out from under my desk. I'm very proud of that. Very proud of it. Also very sad, because I thought I kept this place pretty clean. Like I put a lot of effort into keeping my desk clean. And to think that a spider was living there made me angry. Heard a faint feminine crying sound. Alright, so after hearing the feminine crying sound, we focus on escape. My top priority should be finding my communicator. Anyone else trapped in here will get rescued too. Walking through a door leading out of the kitchen, I found myself in what looked like a cherry-themed waiting room. Odd. What on earth would you need a waiting room for? Dots. I couldn't get the sound of crying out of my ears even though I was far away from where I first heard it. I felt guilty. Did I really do the right thing? Is what I'm doing right? It echoed in my brain, getting louder and louder. Gripping my pointed ears, I desperately tried to get the noises out of my head. Just stop it. I'm doing everything I can. My feet stumbled over themselves amidst my panic, however. I was able to quickly catch myself on the cherry-themed lamp. Click. The lamp made a noise despite my fear that I broke it. Rumbling sounds coming from the wall made me aware that the lamp was designed to be a switch. I was met with a hole in the wall where the painting once stood. Normally I would use my magic to detect any traps or triggers, but seeing as I don't have any of that now. Hesitantly I crawled through the tight space. Dots. More dots. I paused my crawl for a moment, hearing peculiar noises from the other side of the wall. Sloshing, chewy, animalistic-like noises tearing into something. Oh, how I miss this high, hee hee hee. Cherry pie. Hee hee hee, ha ha ha. I know I shouldn't, but maybe just a few more bites. It'll make the feeling last longer. Flesh. Blood. The smell was so strong it filled my senses even from all the way back here. I feel so refreshed, so perfect. Bless the beginners for revigorating my soul. Bless the beginners? Cherry wasn't eating a meat pie, she was consuming a witch whole, nucleus and all, from the sounds of it. Laughter reverberated throughout the entire building. Oh my, what a mess. I had to clean all this up before I see my beloved again, hee hee hee. I wouldn't want to scare her. It's a bit too late for that, buddy. Oh, it's way too late. Whatever I'm hearing, you sound like a... I was going to say something like, you sound like a whale of a time to be with, or a monster of a time to be with. Something really cheesy like that, and then I backpedaled so hard. Dots. Silence. Cherry must have left to clean herself up. With that, I continued crawling my way through, feeling more uneasy than before. Dots. A secret room with a lone file cabinet in the middle. Dots. There could be useful information in here. In here, in there, around here, everywhere. I'll have to look through it. Rummaging through the file cabinet, I found some particular notes. From the beginning, there were 7 witches. The witches of fire, water, land, artisans, war, mind, and heart. These witches were called the beginners. The beginners held immense magical power and paved the way for all witch kind to flourish. They eventually formed into a group that called themselves the Council of Witches. They were able to split off parts of themselves in order to create new witches, Horcruxes, and this, the sharing of magical energy, became known. Sorry, I had to pause there to reread that. And thus the sharing of magical energy became known, even when the beginners expired one by one. The Council of Witches continued forth in their honor. Their energy still lives on within all of us, after all in the form of our nucleus. Ah, okay, I see. The magic nucleus is the most powerful part of a witch. Harvesting these nuclei and adding it to our own is a direct guarantee to everlasting life. So as long as we keep harvesting, we will be everlasting. That's so grim and kinda cool. Oh, you're gonna read it for me. Okay, Council of Witches split themselves off, form a nucleus. Everlasting life if you eat the nucleus. So there's so much more in here, but I could be getting the hell out of here. I should be getting the hell out of here. What am I doing? You're enamored. You're interested. The prospect of immortality, it's all there. What should I do? Save. That's what I would do. I would tell my enemy to just wait a moment while I think about it, and I save. There might be something important here, more secret base locations, dangerous plans we could stop. I have to keep digging. I pulled out another page from the cabinet. Dots. Report 16-X. The council may be having another competition to choose the new members in the next few cycles. The representatives of the land and the mind are growing older. Perfect for harvesting, if we can arrange such a feast. I was gonna say feast. Either way. Everlaster, Cherry Pie suggested recruiting the Mind Division Investigator Inquiry into our ranks. We are allowing her to attempt communication within a controlled environment. If successful, we may be able to use her to harvest the land and mind representatives' nuclei. Dots. This was bad. An assassination attempt on one of the council members. I frantically dug through the drawer once more. Top secret. If you're reading this, that means you're a member of our preparation committee. It is imperative that this document not leave your eyes. Our scientific specialists in the Everlasting have found substances within the witch's nuclei to be heavily addictive once ingested. We must take caution not to let others know until we can find a way to counterbalance its urges. If they find out, it may cause an uproar. This being said, be careful to monitor your own intake. Remember, cherry pie slices have been the easiest cover to both prevent suspicion and keep daily intake to a minimum. Suggest to anyone who seems to be displaying erratic behavior only one pie slice a day until the urges subside. Dots. It just keeps getting worse. If the Everlasting is growing this powerful, the very magical balance of our universe could be at stake. We're already on the brink of a magic energy crisis. Taking in too much all for yourself is destined to doom the balance of our world. Of course these bastards wouldn't know that. That explains Cherry's erratic behavior. All she cares about is getting her next fix. They're drugged. She's not entirely there. Oh, they're all druggies. She's not entirely there. And the lights are off. Dots. Followed by more dots. Ah, my head. The second I grew conscious, I felt a sharp pain near my knees. My mind was foggy, my limbs felt more numb than ever before. What's going on? What happened to me? Muffled, feminine laughter echoed in my ears. Splotches of reds and browns came into my vision. Those muddled colors soon took form to create a deranged young woman hovering over me. I jolted back, or at least I tried to. My arms seemed to be restrained by something. Good morning, sleepyhead. Or well, good afternoon, hee hee hee. My speech slurred as I tried to scream, but only to be muffled by a blood-soaked hand. Now, screaming won't work, so don't even try it. You really broke my heart there, Sugar Pie. Why did you run away like that and snoop through my things? I thought you loved me too. Was I too scary, too forward? I wanted to do this right. Hee hee, what am I saying? You can't talk right now, silly me. There's no use fretting over the past. Anyhow, all I can do is try to protect our future together. Oh, speaking of protecting our future, you may notice your lack of legs. I struggled to move my head up from what I now realized was a sort of operating table. Looking down confirmed Cherry's words. I was unhappily greeted by the sight of legless nubs wrapped in crimson-stained gauze. All I could utter in my sedated state were groans and mumbles of discomfort. My legs. God damn it, how am I going to get out of this now? Is there any way out of this? Hey now, Sugar Pie. There's really no need to fret. If you're like this, I can protect you more. The Everlasting wanted to kill you, but I'm saving you, like how you saved me. Oh, how poetic. If you ran away, you would have been dead for sure, and we just can't have that. Besides, it's not like your legs will go to waste. Go to waste? No, she couldn't mean. They'll be the most delicious addition to a pie ever created. I wanted this to be special. You're going to become one with me, long at last. It's a dream come true. It's kinda hot. This meat, it's so special. Normally I'd use my slice and dicer for dismemberment, but I wanted to savor the moment as much as possible, so I used a bone saw instead. Shoot, I may cut off your hands while I'm at it, hahaha. That way you won't go snooping around again. Decisions, decisions. How's a girl to choose? My darling. You're going to be delicious. Ending 3 out of 6. Cannibal Addict. Bam ba-dam ba-dam bam 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 ba-dam ba-dam bam 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 bam. Okay, let's go back. We focus on escape. I didn't stop back there. I shouldn't stop now. Not with the state I'm currently in. Anyways. Once help arrives, I'll be able to do much more through investigation of this area. Thorough investigation of this area. Not seeing an exit, I slowly crawled back the way I came. Dots. More dots. Cherry, baby. It's good to see you, my lovely. Dots. More dots. Ouch, my head. Why is it always the head? Where else is she gonna hit you? Your shins? You don't have a groin, so we can't kick you there, can we? Or maybe you do have a groin. You know, like gonads. Specifically testes. Maybe you do have testes, who knows? Give it a swift kick and you might collapse, but if you don't have them, well, then you're immune. Right? Opening my eyes, I saw a familiar, unpleasant sight. Not here again. Troy must have knocked me out there, back there, and dragged me back. Oh, darling. Yes, honey. Cherry called out for me in her sickeningly sweet voice. I tried to open my mouth to respond, but Cherry seemed to have plans that involved me not speaking. It's kinda hot. It's just you and me, Inquiry. Since you were so adamant on escaping, I wanted to make sure this time you would listen to me. I love you, Inquiry. I'm trying to save your life, whether you like it or not. This is the best outcome for you. The everlasting may seem bad, but I promise you there are things about the council you don't know. Muffling groans of protest were all I could say to show my disdain. There are things out there you haven't. They haven't even told you. Things we spent countless cycles trying to dig up. Cycle meaning days or years? Hell, it could be cycles that go around her head. This goes so much deeper than you thought. It's not just a cute girl gone wacko like you think. I'm truly apologetic for getting so carried away. This is life and death here. I have a family to protect, and I'm trying to protect you too. I know you've questioned the things they've done before, Inquiry, the things they've made you do. You're a good person with a kind heart. How long have you followed them blindly? Haven't you ever wondered if you were really on the right side? To tell the truth, I understand that feeling all too well. But when the time comes, we'll have a choice to make. What will you choose? Ending 4 out of 6 confusion. Am I truly confused? Or am I just irritated? Anyway. Now, we can either choose to hide with Strawberry or we don't hide at all. And then we fight. Cherry. One-on-one, right? Yes. Hide you both. Me and Strawberry crammed together, hiding as quietly as we could inside the closet. It was the only option I could think of with such little time. Dots. More dots. Hey baby, I love it when you stare at me. Dots. Inquiry. What are you doing with my sister? The cherry witch grabbed the collar of my shirt, yanking me out of our hiding place. You. Get away from her, you disgusting pervert. Pervert? No, Cherry. Before I could explain my piece, Cherry continued her scolding in my face. I thought I knew you. I thought you were nice. You were hiding. We were hiding from you. I can't let you hurt a child, Cherry. Cherry? Strawberry peeked her head out of the closet to watch Cherry Pie immediately hopped in front of her in a defensive position. Hurt a child? Hurt my sister? Everything I've done here is for her, to protect her. I can't let her grow up alone with no help like I had to. Our parents, they used up all of their magic to keep us alive, Inquiry. They gave up everything for us. All I had was my sister. I would do anything to keep her from harm, even if that means I have to kill you too. Wait. Cherry didn't hesitate in the slightest. Before I knew it, thorny vines were trapping my very form. With one suffocating, painful crunch, I felt the life drain from my body. Ending 5 out of 6. Sisterly love. Hey! And that's it. That's all the endings for Cherrywitched. Thanks for sticking around. My name is Mayhemstar, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.